do that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a casted game of the Rising Empires League. We are going to be watching the 3D clan going up against the Debils. And we've got Anatan, who doesn't know him, and B as the English and the Rus, going up against Risky, also called Laughing Fox, as the Chinese here, and the super mega pro player Jigglypuff62, the French super pro. Well, it's going to be an interesting game, and well, we'll see how that goes. Righto, this is a new opening that I've seen Anatan do a whole lot recently. As the English going for 2 early farms without the mill. And well, let's keep a look on his resources, shall we? Because I'm interested to see how that works out, right? Has here 7 on food right now, has 2 on the gold. And we'll see how that goes. It's 1 minute 18 in. See who has the fastest age up, because right now it looks like he will be just going for a fast age up. B, of course, is here as the Rus. You can see here on the improved observer overlay the amount of scouts every single player has. B is running 3 scouts right now. And his bounty is on 122, so he's better than Marine Lord, confirmed. Going to take that wolf on the way to that deer pack, but Anatan is already here preparing it for him. I wish my teammates would do that. But well, they don't. 2 minutes in, let's check Anatan's resources, shall we? And look at that! He's the one with the highest food count right now. Jigglypuff has a little bit more gold than him, but looks like Anatan will be the first one to click up to Feudal Age. And here comes the Abbey of Kings. Still no mill. Still no mill. Does he have the wood? No, he does not have the wood for a mill. Interesting. Anyway, we do see some attack pings on the map, which is scouts battling it out. Hey, Fanatic. Anyway, what's Anatan going to do with his 1 king? I mean, this is still exposed. I guess Laughing Fox is pretty happy here with the deer in the back, because China is always suffering a little bit for food, and he has at least that safe food spot in the middle. Nice little boar pool here. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be very effective. Jiggly just trying to take away that wolf. It takes 3 more hits to kill it. But looks like B will be taking that one home. Unless Laughing Fox can come over and deal with it. Oh! Okay, now B needs to decide what he's going to do. Is he going for the wolf? Is he going for Jiggly? But B also over here trying to steal away some sheep from Jigglypuff, and that's a pretty nice play here. Don't think Jiggly has a whole lot of sheep. No, he has 3 sheep overall. Laughing Fox bringing him some over. Team play here. Like it, like it. School of Cavalry is almost done, but on the other side, we already have the Abbey of Kings, and we do have the Kremlin ready. So that first night, it's 3:50 in. It's not gonna be a late night, but the age-ups of these 2 opponents were just very, very fast. And do we see a king? There's the king. A coronation does come at a hefty price of 100 food and 100 gold. It's no longer 150 each, but still not nothing. And Risky is actually, well, true to his name here. I like the Imperial Academy position here with double woodline coverage, and also the secondary Slumber Camp will also have the buff of double taxes here. But Pretty B checks out this gold here and will be very happy to tell his teammate just where that king can strike in a moment. Laughing Fox denying the back deer here, so let's take another quick look at B's bounty. It's 385, going for Pro Scouts. Let's go! And we do have the guys on the stone here. So let's check out where Jiggly's knight is. We have a knight over here. It's right now queued up towards that scout. They did see the king here in passing. And take a look at the stats here. King has 220 health, 2 and 2 armor, 16 damage. A knight has 3 and 3, but a little less HP, but 19 damage. So, in a direct confrontation, they should pretty much kill each other off. But yeah, that guy has out-of-combat healing for himself and his surroundings. Jiggly already has the tower up, just needs to pay attention to this knight. Knight is going to come in and 3DB has his scout right there. But we already see the small wall here to secure that, and looks like B has enough stone. And town center is available, it's gonna come down right there. The knight is still far and away, double archery range here instead of the council hall. Let's quickly check out where that king went. King, hello? Your highness? There he is. Doesn't look like he took anyone out just yet. School of Cavalry still pumping away as we speak. And yeah, it's just a constant tax on attention towards the players when there is a knight just outside of vision, or rather inside of vision, running around. Just never slip up and you're fine, right? And this is a very nice wall here, protecting the backline. And wow. Well, what an interesting Barbican position. I mean, you could have just made a wall right there and put the Barbican, I don't know, between these double berry patches here. But, well, I guess you're very secure on that backline now. Okay. We did see B going for the double town center. He is not going for any more, it seems. Quickly check the resources as we look at that attack ping. It's just a scout. Okay. Right now, all the players spending their resources down to the last. We do see longbows pumping out of Anatan's archery ranges, and we do see Jiggly massing up the knights. And look at that! Oh, China. China. Well, any guesses on what China is going to do? Yeah, I mean, everyone knows what China is going to do. Yeah. Well, we'll have some Zuginu. The Zuginu now cost a little bit more food, keep that in mind. So this deer pack will be eaten through a whole lot faster than usual. There's a few more sheep here available. But, I mean, as soon as you have some units, you can just move forward, get these berries, right? And this king didn't do a whole lot so far. But just the pressure of it, I mean, did force out that tower on the back line. No barracks actually. Jiggly is on double schools. And we do see 3DB going for double stables. Here is a blacksmith. So we're going to see some knights out of him as well. And 2 TC in front of that. How many knights does Jiggly have at this point? 6 knights. And did someone die? No, it doesn't look like it. King just coming in, trying to be cute. Anatan is just massing up at home. 17 longbows already. That's a scary army. We do see the mill finally. Wheelbarrow is now also almost done. And he does not have +1. No steeled arrow. No steeled arrow just yet with 18 longbows already. Kind of surprising. We look at the economy count right now. 69 to 66. Nice. And army numbers are fairly in favor of the 3D clan. But keep in mind, 8 knights for Jiggly and only 1 knight for 3D right now. With 21 longbows here. Anatan really needs that +1. If he wants to fight, that is. Unless, maybe he will just mass up. Let's take a look at the resources. Right now, the one floating the most is, of course, Jiggly Turd, as you would expect. And Laughing Fox has quite a bit of food available. Maybe overshooting a little bit because he was afraid that the nerf to Zuginus would have changed a whole lot. But take a look at this. 17 Zuginus already. And there is 4 archery ranges here. Not supervised and with 1 idle villager, but does look pretty strong. And we do see the first granary already coming out. That's a very early granary, and I think he's a little scared to take these berries. But we'll see how it works out for him. The king still trying to cause chaos. Oh! Roost Knights going for the Zuginu. Zuginu do not have +1 yet, so they're only dealing 1 damage per shot. If they had +1, they would be destroying these Knights, but right now, nope, not so much. And 3DB does have +1 defense. So, he's a happy camper here. And, oh yeah, I did mention the Pro Scouts earlier, did not follow up on that, but yeah. He has Pro Scouts, and these villagers are gathering deer under the town center, taking away all those deer. Yeah, there has been some snatched away from Jiggly Turd. And here come the longbows, and the longbows still don't have +1. It's in the queue right now, Steeled Arrow almost done. But, do the Debils want to take this fight? I don't think so. With the king here, with the fairly healthy Knight Mass, and Jiggly doesn't really have a whole lot of knights, honestly. For the fact that he went double stables early and, okay, nice little charge here, but these guys who just took charge damage will be healed up by the king again. Whereas Jiggly's, do they have chivalry? They do have chivalry, so they should be starting to heal up in a moment. Okay, here comes the big fight, but that is a lot of longbows, and Jiggly is just sitting back here and letting the Zuginus taking the fight. Now he's moving in, but here come the militia. And as soon as they arrive, well, Debils will have to run. Militia are alive for a whooping 45 seconds still. That's a lot of lifetime for these guys. And yeah, the Zuginu will just be cleaned up here, will they? The knights just moving in. The Zuginu need to stutter step here. The militia are right on top of them. Jiggly doesn't have the Knight Mass right now to fight into this. Jiggly Turd, what are you doing? Adding a third stable, supposedly, but yeah, B is just outmassing him in knights easily. With that with that double town center here and the Pro Scouts, his eco is just so much better than Jiggly's. And he's snatching the rest of the deer in front of the French base. Oh, this is not happy. It's not happy. Jiggly did add a second town center here, but he's long distance gathering these guys and now going for the berries. And there's so much. 41 right now. 41 longbows against the 37 Zuginu of Risky here. And only 9 knights for Jiggly. Against the 19 of B. Jiggly, what are you doing? You're letting your teammate down. Let's check Jiggly's economy. 47 right now. B has 61. Oh my god. And he's on 435 bounty. Yes, doesn't look so healthy for Jiggly right now. He does not look healthy at all. Here comes the outpost for the network of castles. And Anatan trying to take out the scout here. Jiggly needs to add in farms. He's so food starved. Can't go for that boar. Would be a very bold move. And does Laughing Fox finally have his blacksmith upgrades? He does now. Still, he started his farming transition. Is long distance gathering here for the extra taxes. 305 right now, but Jiggly can't take a fight. It's too many knights. Too many knights, too many longbows. B is doubling him on the knight count, and unfortunately for him, Laughing Fox only equals the longbow count here, and longbows aren't necessarily worse in a straight up fight against the Zuge if you have equal upgrades with the king here too, and if you can kite your opponent, which he certainly can. Here's the big Zuginumas. Anatan's just going to move in and take out one by one. 2 die immediately, and now the Zuginu are here. This is not what you want as the English. You do not want to take casualties. You do not want to take a straight up fight. You just abuse your +1 range and then take that fight. And Jiggly here's here charging in on the longbows, trying to take a little bit of the pressure off. But these longbows just moving in, starting to destroy the Zugimas, whereas the knights fighting the knights, and the knights of the B are just, well, double the amount. And it looks like this game is super over already. Wow. 117 to 110. It doesn't look that different, right? But yeah, the knight numbers are just so different. Maybe they take out the king? Not even that. Longbows reign supreme. Didn't even have the castle network buff. But yeah. It's 20 knights of B against 3 of Jiggly. Jiggly has nothing here, and 3D Clan can just walk in, balls all his economy down. This game is super over. At least Laughing Fox has half done his farm transition, which is nice, I suppose. Little bit of long distance chopping here, but yeah. Kind of surprised that they didn't tap out yet. Jiggly must be, you know, crying, cursing, I don't know. Anaton is now Castle Age. Holy smokes, let's check Laughing Fox's resources. I mean, he is halfway to castle, has a whole lot of gold in the bank. Jiggly, as usual, is floating wood, as you'd expect from him. But he's bleeding more villagers here on Osberry, excuse me. And yeah, more idle time here. These guys are super exposed. If this army just walks in here with a scout, these guys are all dead. And also, B is walling up the map, going for that wall off of Jiggly's base, not wanting to let any knights through. By the way, I didn't mention this. This is a full wall off on the side, which is very nice against knight raids. Which is why B probably didn't go for it and, you know, just went super eco boom. And it worked. It worked. Jiggly's early knight did nothing. His TC was super late. And let's clap this in. It's 30 knights against 10. We do see the astronomical clock tower come out for the Chinese player. But unless there's a miracle and somehow he's going to get 2 Bs out and just, you know, eradicates the entire longbow mass, Jiggly is just dead. Jiggly is just dead entirely. These guys are idle, are not even being moved anymore, because where are they going to go? Here's knights on the second TC. I mean, they would have to flee up to this corner, but the deer have already been cleaned out. He could take that boar, but then again, there's so many knights of his opponent. He's just dead. Yeah, now it's knights on villagers. His base is entirely the wrong color right now. If you look at the minimap, there is way too much opponent's army in there, and it's 98 units against 47. And these 47 are mostly Zuginu of Laughing Fox, who just reached Castle Age. Yeah, he cannot hold these knights. These are all still feudal knights, keep that in mind, but yeah, no way. No way. There's been some spears added in, but yeah, B just trying to take over the mass, and he's going to attack move now, and he takes out about a fourth of that force. And now he's going up with the high trade house, probably somewhere, yeah, right there in between the wood lines. These knights are still here, Jiggly is still dead in the water, has 0 military right now, and Laughing Fox is just dying as we speak with knights everywhere in his backline. Yeah, I guess we just, you know, speed that up a little. Boop! Whee! Laughing Fox surrendered. Yeah, pretty fast and strong game of the 3.